And welcome back to Jeff Koinange live here at Citizen Television. Thanks so much for joining us on this very first Wednesday in July. In the next 5 days, yes indeed, Saba Saba, 7th of July is going to happen. And the Gen Zs are not relenting. So we have them on the bench. A year ago, these folks were on the streets. A year later, they were on the streets. Five days from now, they will be on the streets. And you know what? It's not just them. They're being joined by the millennials as well, like Dr. Simon Kigondu. He's the president of the Kenya Medical Association. They set up medical camps. Last time it was at Holy Family Basilica, and now it was at Koja Mosque.
On Kigali Road.
On Kigali Road. Crazy stuff was happening. Crazy. They'll tell us about it. Next to him, oh man, Mabunga. He calls himself KOT, Sonko. He is the Sonko on social media. Ausio.
Apparently.
Apparently. You are the Sonko, man. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
No, see you, Gope. Onge yako yote.
Dr. Mesalamu.
Sitaki kusamewa.
Aya sawa.
Tafadhali, bro. Dr. Darlene Ikirima.
Yes.
Thanks so much for your health humanitarian and for coming over to the show.
Thank
and
you
I know you're working in a couple of hours' time or less.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Huh?
Thank you for having me, Jeff.
Abdul Khalifa, the man who was sprayed in the streets. What street was that? Do you remember the street?
It was Ofumbele GPO, City Council.
Hold on, Speedy.
Guy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, how old are you?
29.
29.
Yeah.
You stayed there.
Yeah.
You could have just taken off, fled, and after the water cannon or whatever it's called.
I decided to stay because adrenaline was so high and I was hungry. I was hungry at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Ilikuwa noma.
because sister yangu mdogo alikuwa tao pia, and apparently alishutiwa na tonga justice. Yeah, she was there.
Oh no.
She's 24.
Alikuwa 24.
24, yeah. So alishutiwa na the tear gas ilimgonga shoulder, but luckily God's ilimgonga shoulder, so that your force ilimuza kawamusha chini, so napigwa simu na skasita kama mshtona karao. So that time niko like karao gani, because like sisi yangu zimfiga.
Yeah.
Me, I was in town because of niko na arrears. I'm looking for money. I'm jobless that time. So a job. So like straight to Mazejo, the leaders wanambia ukarako pale kando. So me and the guys were like 200. So the guys were like, my gang walikuwa naogopa, but I was like, umse mnataka ule mse, because I always figured them like literally how can you like them wamekam na flowers na maji. Like unapiga dem cheki unapigwaje. It makes sense. Quran, Bible, Muslim. Yeah. Don't beat a lady. If you come to that extent, just walk away.
Yeah.
So like I was angry at that time, and then kapigo maji. So I like, yo, you're still spraying me, yo maji. Then the same after kuni spray, there's this chick called Stephen Wanjiku. Stephen Wanjiku was also sprayed. So like, you recommend figure maji, okay, sir. But you know, if you get in a damn like. This girl was literally, she was on Umishki, she was all color green. She's literally dancing. Literally dancing.
Oh.
So imagine you get kichwa, agonge kichwa. She was like, I was just angry at that guy, and then that guy was just like, because you can let her videos like, that guy come, just like, where's Solo, just come. Like I just wanted that one person just to come.
Yeah. Alafu, last week, ulitokelezea tena.
Yeah, last week I was there.
Yeah. You were there?
I was there.
And that's why your mouth is...
Yeah, the good thing I work with the crew. Nowadays I work with the crew. So it's called for I&M. Just some goons like those soldiers, like when you're in the riot, everybody's going to ask the water cannons. Yeah. Everybody wants to go to parliament or go to a certain place, but there's some goons who just are just like they're following us. So in real sense, like you can notice they're following me. So like me and my crew are like, yo, mnatakaje vitu kae often though. Just from nowhere though, there's some guys with some guys in Mambao.
Trenches, whatever they call them, yeah.
So we start fighting. The good thing us, my crews, we do boxing. So they got to try in. So there's just someone who came close to me, just like running in their shoulder, just like this, and then for then can you find Domo? Wow, like I'm even having struggle to talk. And
it took, yeah, I could tell. Yeah. And he took off.
And so like after your hit, I was like, it was just vazi chaos, and then.
Pole. Yeah. Dr. Darlene, you decided last year to set up a medical camp.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, the medical camp, for last year, we had 2 or I think 3 camps, but I know there was one at All Saints Cathedral, and there was one at Jamia Mall. So we were there, I was one of the medics on the front line. It was organized by a very great team, BTS, KMA, Medics for Kenya, we got IMLO on board, we got Amnesty, a lot of people, even well-wishers. So it was running smoothly until I think around 2, that's when I think hell broke loose, because we had like a huge number of casualties streaming in at a very high rate and a very fast rate. And if you look at the amount of injuries that were coming, it's like they're very extreme, you know?
Like what?
Like, I mean, like broken legs, deep cuts on the head, you know. Sometimes you even find like someone who's probably held a canister trying to return, the returning officer, it kind of backfires and you're finding just bones remaining of the fingers on the hand. Because
they try to throw back the canister.
Yes.
It exploded in
the process. Oh. So it was quite extreme. But one thing I remember for sure that I think I'd mentioned on my previous interview was that there was a dead body that was brought at Jamia Mosque. We were working at a facility called Crescent, and the facility that we worked in behind, we could access the mosque. So when this body was brought in to us, we just had to confirm time of death because that's all you can do. Oh. And what's actually crazy is that this body has no identification. So we are left to leave this to the police to come and collect it. So I think at that time, all of us, all the medics that were on the ground, that's when we realized, oh, this is actually serious.
It's serious stuff.
It's serious. There are very many serious injuries, you know. Referrals, ambulances were being stoned, you know, because then people were like, oh, some ambulances are being used to get government officials from parliament at that time to escape. And now I'm having to sit in an ambulance. I'm having to open it so that they can confirm who you need comrade. Because come and see comrade, you will answer to the people. Like, why are you using these ambulances to you know, to evacuate government officials? Yeah. So it was quite a lot going on, but the medics on the ground were completely hands-on. And I can't say enough about the medics on the ground. They were absolutely amazing. Even the guys who were protesting, they were actually helping us. They could help us lift the bodies and bring them to us, bring casualties to us. So I really handed the flowers, all my flowers, to the medics, and they're the real heroes. They really did their best.
Thanks, Dr. Ari. Thank you so much. Marvin Mabonga,
yes,
a.k.a. KOT Sonko. You're the Sonko in the online streets.
The online streets,
sure.
Said, yeah.
Ni wewe.
Ni sisi.
But still,
yes,
you're jobless.
Yeah, sure, I'm jobless, Jeff.
But
25-year-old, a graduate. Electrical and electronic engineering. And when you look at the current situation in our country, almost 80 to 90% of the young people, they have no job, Jeff.
Yeah.
People have gone to school, people have graduated, they have papers, but at 25-year-old, you're being asked to present your papers, but with 10 years experience. Tell me, Jeff, where you are going to find those 10 years experience when the farm we are having now, They're not even offering attachments. So it's so hard for us as the young people.
Yeah.
And as I speak, a lot of young people out there, they are jobless. The only job we are having now as we speak is going to the streets to protest, because that's the only language you can express ourselves.
Yeah. But Marvin, you were able to create the space, the X spaces that you call,
Yes.
right? You, tell us how you were able to do that.
I think, Jeff, as we speak now, we are in a digital era. So during the Gen Z protests, of course, we have been doing the digital spaces to ensure that we mobilize the young people. And like you, Jeff, when you are 25,
I can't remember then.
ungechukua ngoma kupiga so that you can call all the villagers to come and sell.
Correct, correct. There's no internet.
Yeah, there was no internet.
Yes.
So today we are using the digital space to express our anger, to express our issue, to mobilize the young people, and of course, even to offer civic education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, your space, you even invited the president, didn't you?
The president actually came.
Right.
So you'll find out that it's a very powerful tool. He came, Jeff, he still lied to us.
He still lied.
Alitudanganya. And if I say, last year when we were protesting as the young people, we are demanding only 3 things. Good governance, accountability, and transparency. He came to the X space. We thought he will be transparent. He told us that he's not going, actually he was going to reduce the number of advisors.
Right.
They were 7 by then.
Yeah.
Today, as we speak, Jeff, we have 21 advisors advising the president. But
That's
I'm
true.
being told that he doesn't accept the advice. So he advises them.
That's
on what?
triple the amount.
Yeah, imagine, 21.
Dr. Simon Kigondu, President of Kenya Medical Association. Dr. Darlene was telling us, setting up a medical camp out there, I mean, it's just must be crazy. Yeah. Tear gas on one side, the water cannons, there's craziness, people running, it's total madness. Yeah. How were you able to do that?
Yeah, so my wife...
By the way, you're not Gen Z, I'll tell you that much. I know you're not Gen Z.
How do you know?
I know, I could tell. You just missed it.
My wife's nickname is Saba Saba.
Oh.
Her birthday is actually
July 7th.
July 7th.
Oh.
And you people want to spoil my
your day.
Wife's birthday.
Day, yes.
So my full-time job is to take care of her. My other job is to take care of my 2 children who are Gen Zs. Therefore, I'm a Gen Z by
default. Oh, yes.
Yeah. So it is inevitable that when people call for demonstrations, especially in the current times, that there will be injuries. And part of the problem in medicine, we say you cure a problem, like for instance, if you have a fracture, fix the fracture. But more importantly, it is more important to prevent the problem. So as Kenya Medical Association, which by the way, our nominee is the president-elect of the World Medical Association, Dr. Jacqueline Kitulu. So we have a wealth of knowledge on medicine and prevention and leadership at a world space. We need to prevent these problems that are causing us as to operate field hospitals. So we need to stop that problem. So our problem is, Mabonga has said, very simply, we need to stop corruption. I think corruption is what is leading to all this. 2, we need good governance. And therefore, when I finish as president of Kenya Medical Association next year, I think the president term, naweza ama siwezi.
How old are you?
I'm 50.
Oh, you're okay.
I'm fine.
Oh, Kosawa.
I'm fine. So can I declare that I will be running? Nevertheless, we need to sort out corruption. We need to, jobs get created by when, you don't take the opportunity of the young ones. So our leaders are actually stealing away, because I have a Gen Z in my house, so I'm talking on their behalf. So we need to have a national conversation where we see how to stop corruption.
Okay. Marvin, I'm going to talk to you. We're going to take a break right now, but when we come back, you're not angry enough. You don't sound angry.
Hey.
You haven't had a job for how long?
Jeff, I graduated in the year 2022.
So, okay, 3 years now?
It's 3 years now.
3 years now. You haven't had a job?
I haven't had a job.
Okay. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, brother. Because, you know, I want to know, you're not angry enough, man. You know, the president lied to you. That's all you said. Kanda Uongo, man.
And that's why I'm here. Kasongo, man.
Dr. Darlene Ikirima?
Yes.
Are you angry?
I am. Because I don't like what I saw, honestly. That was extreme.
Abdul Khalifa, are you angry? Yeah. By the way, this did not happen last year with the mouth thing. You know, he slammed about in the mouth. Last week. It was last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
It wasn't last year. It was last week during the anniversary of June 25. Goodness gracious me. You guys are brave. You guys are brave with a capital B. Let's take a break, come back. There's plenty more ahead. Keep tweeting at Koinange Jeff, at Citizen TV Kenya, the hashtag JKLIVE. JKLIVE takes a break. We'll be back in a moment.